Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road.
In our time together today, I would be glad to know if something is concerning you.
Nothing's concerning me. I'm a lion. I'm a brave lion.
You sound brave, but I hear a tremor in your voice.
Well, maybe I'm not as brave as I'd like to be.
Can you tell me how brave you would like to be?
I want to be brave like all the other lions. They're not afraid of anything, witches, wizards, anything like that. But how can I be brave like them?
I wish I could give you an answer to that, but that's a very personal thing. What I can do is help you find an answer. Your question is a good one. How can you be brave?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I look brave on the outside, and I act brave in front of my friends, but I don't feel brave on the inside. If I was really brave, I would feel brave inside, wouldn't I?
So, what you really want is not just to act brave, but to feel brave inside.
Yeah, I've tried being brave in front of my friends. I've told myself I'm brave, but then something happens and I get terrified.
It sounds like you're acting one way on the outside, but feeling a different way on the inside, and you wish you could change that.
Yeah, I really want to feel brave, and I want the other lions to really accept me for who I am, which maybe is a little cowardly.
I think you're wondering if they really knew you, would they still accept you?
They're going to think I'm such a cowardly lion if I don't act brave and tough. I won't fit in. They're not going to like me.
Well, from my perspective, the problem may not be what the other lions think about you, but rather what you think about yourself.
Yeah, I guess that's right, yeah.
If you felt okay being scared sometimes, even letting that show, then maybe you wouldn't care as much about what the other lions thought about you. You're being very courageous right now, telling me how you feel and what you want.
I haven't thought of it that way before. I guess I am being brave.
If I spoke to the part of you that feels afraid, what would that part of you like to hear from me?
I guess I wish you would say that it's okay to take a chance, to take the risk and be honest with my friends, that maybe the real me is already brave inside and I just need to show it and the other lions will accept me for who I really am.
So it sounds like you would like to be yourself and feel good about that.
Right. I want to be myself and trust that my friends will still like me. I wish you'd say it's okay to take the risk that the other lions won't like the real me. I want you to tell me to go ahead and just be honest.
Well, I won't tell you what to do, but it sounds like you want to feel good about yourself, that somehow you could be imperfect and still be accepted.
Yes, yeah, I want to be myself and I want my friends to like me. What if they don't like me and what if they think I'm a cowardly lion?
That's a big risk to take.
You know what? I think that it'll be worth the risk. If I show the real me, I will feel brave on the inside, and that's what matters the most.
It sounds like you found the answer to your question. Thank you. You have taught me a lot about courage today. In fact, I have this badge I would like to give you that says courage on it.
So I am courageous.
It will help remind you of how courageous you are.
Courage.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Dorothy, I'd like to begin by asking if there's anything that you could share about yourself with me that could tell me a little bit more about you.
Well, I'm from Kansas.
That's a start.
I suppose you want me to talk about my problems.
If you want to, yes.
Well, I can tell you right now, people are the problem.
People are the problem.
Yes, they don't listen to me.
So So people don't listen to you and it upsets you. You want them to value what you have to say.
Yes. And I know sometimes they're busy. We live on a farm, and there's always chores to do or something breaking down. And my dog Toto, he just wants to be playful. He don't mean no harm to nobody. He's the best dog there ever was.
So what I hear you saying is that you love your dog and you want people to understand he's a good dog. He doesn't mean any harm.
Yes, he is. He just sometimes gets into Mrs. Gulch's garden. That old wretch. I'm not afraid of her. I just hate the way she rides her bike, like she's looking for somebody to get into trouble.
And that someone is your dog. I can see this really upsets you and maybe even makes you a little fearful. Is that right?
Yes. I just hate it when I cry. I don't like showing my emotions.
Dorothy, how does it feel right here and now, showing your emotions with me?
Well, okay, I suppose. I mean, you're not judging me or telling me to stop my blubbering.
Is that something you've heard in the past?
My Auntie M. She doesn't like it when I get emotional. She thinks I imagine too much and get myself into trouble. She doesn't like it when I try to tell her Miss Gulch wants to hurt Toto.
Do you feel like I'm listening to you right now?
Well, yes. You're not telling me to stop talking or to forget about Mrs. Gulch and get out of the way so everyone else can get back to work.
I'm glad you feel like I'm listening. Dorothy, you're a courageous person for sharing your emotions with me.
Thank you. I mean, I do. But sometimes I just want to run away and leave everyone behind.
Everyone?
Not Toto, of course. But I know I would miss them too. Kansas is my home.
So even though it's aggravating to deal with people who don't listen to you, it sounds like you still care very deeply about Auntie M and the people in your life.
I do. There really is no place like home, even if they are sometimes miserable to be around. I still love them.
Kinda human if I only had a heart.
Thanks for seeing me today. I'm not even sure why I'm here. I just know I don't want to continue to feel the way I feel.
Of course. I'm glad you came in, and I'll do everything I can do to listen and support you. Does that sound okay, Tin Man? Is it alright if I call you Tin Man?
Yes, that's what people call me.
But you prefer a different name?
Well, Tin is so harsh and hard and uncaring.
Your name doesn't fit how you feel.
That's just it. I don't feel much of anything. I wake up in the morning and there's no excitement, no motivation to get me through my day. I see other people bustling around about me, but I just feel stuck.
That would be extremely difficult to wake up every morning and not feel joy or satisfaction with your life.
Yes, I have no joy. I have no anger either. I just feel empty inside, like I have no heart.
Life feels meaningless. Has life always felt meaningless?
No, I suppose not. As a boy, I loved the outdoors. I loved to hear the sparrows sing, and I loved chopping wood, and I loved to play with my bows and arrows.
How old were you then?
I was 10, maybe 11, and there was this girl, a lovely girl, with hair the color of gold and eyes as clear and vivid as Blue Lake. I carved her name and mine into a tree one time. We were always going to be together.
You were always going to be together, but something happened to prevent that?
Yes, she got sick, very sick, and was quarantined. She couldn't even come out of her house. I would go to her house and just stand there all day long for hours and hours in her yard, waiting, hoping to see her come out for someone, or for someone to say she healed, but she never came out. I just never saw her again.
Tin Man, that makes my heart ache to think you endured that loss of your dear love at such a young and tender age.
Thank you. I actually haven't spoken of my love for a long time. It started to feel like maybe it was just all a dream, like I made it up in my head. Thank you. I haven't spoken of my love for so long, it started to feel like maybe I was just dreaming it or making it all up. But she was real. She was the realest thing in my life.
Can you stay with that thought? In fact, would you mind closing your eyes and picturing her now in your mind? Can you see her?
Yes.
Good. That's very good. When you're ready, could you tell me how it feels to see her?
I feel this pressure in my chest, kind of like this warm, tingling feeling like my heart wants to beat again. I feel light. For the first time in years, I feel love again.
Busy hatching if I only had a brain.
Scarecrow, thank you for coming in today. I know there were some things that you wanted to talk about. Where would you like to start?
I'm stuck. I don't have direction. I'm just not sure where to go. I'm just hanging around, and I got straw in my head.
You're wanting more sense of direction, but you're having a hard time making a decision.
Yeah, I see several paths in front of me, and I just don't know which one to take. I don't know which one is right.
That you feel one of these paths is more correct than the other. You think there's only one right path. Is that what you're thinking?
Well, maybe. Isn't there a right path? I'm not sure. I feel so uncertain.
You know, uncertainty can be extremely difficult. I mean, it can be hard for me too. Can you tell me more about these feelings?
Well, I'm not feeling well at all. You see, it's very tedious being stuck in a field all day with a pole up your back.
Oh dear Scarecrow, that must be terribly uncomfortable for you.
No one respects me. That's the worst part. Not even the crows.
So what you're feeling is that you don't think that you're respected.
I'm not. The crows taunt me. They come from everywhere to eat my corn. It's so embarrassing. It's just downright humiliating.
You know, humiliation is a powerful emotion, and it can cause a lot of pain.
It's my whole purpose as a scarecrow. I can't even do that job. I can't even scare them.
You want to fulfill your purpose and scare the crows away, but you want to feel capable of making decisions. You see more in yourself than you're currently realizing.
That's it exactly. I'm stuck on that pole day after day without a brain. Stuck, stuck, stuck.
But you have a desire to do more. You don't think you have a brain, but you're already thinking deep thoughts. What would you do if you knew you had a brain?
I'd take one of those paths. I'd while away the hours conversing with the flowers and consulting with the rain. The things I'd be thinking, I'd be another Lincoln, if only I had a brain.
You're feeling deep inside you have the potential to be more, even to be like Lincoln. You can even visualize what your life would be like. I too can see this vision for you and feel you have this potential in you.